Hello everyone, today I want to share the tip of playing Fungalmancer Flurgl. We all want to upgrade the Tavern to tier 5 safely, and use Brand and Primorphine to get lots of murlocs just like the video do. Then we find triples and upgrade to tier 6 to find Megasaur, giving poisonous and divine shields to all the murlocs. By doing so, we can have 100% win rate to all the opponents we face. When Flurgl first shows up, most players think its hero power is too weak to win the early game. It's just a hero who loses game easily. Those players were right, but with the upgradation of the Battlegrounds, there is a significant change that breaks the fact. From then on, the hero wasn't that bad anymore. The significant change is the appearance of Fungalmancer Navigator. But if you want to play Flurgl well, you still need to know a tip to upgrade to tier 5 in a stable way. Players who knows this tip is so less that it doesn't reflect the win rate that Flurgl should have. Today, I will show you what the tip is. When we play Flurgl, we got to buy murlocs for sure. At first round, we definitely buy the murlocs, so do the tie caller. Here comes 2 tie hunter. We level up and freeze it. Even if there is only one, we should freeze it. I'm not going to demonstrate how to play Flurgl when there is no murlocs. Instead, I'm going to show you when you have murlocs, how to level up to tier 5 safely. Here, of course, is to buy 2 tie hunter. I want to save 1 murloc. I choose to sell the red whelp. Our formation is quite good here. It's okay for us to lose some health. We definitely buy 2 murlocs, not to buy the imprisoner. What should we do when there is no murloc? We can roll 1 time. If there is a murloc, you can buy it. Then you can sell a token and buy another murloc. When there is no murloc, you should level up. Don't worry about the health, because the fight in the early games only cost little health. Flurgl is the hero who has the power to turn the game. Our health and board are quite completed. I choose to upgrade to tier 3. But if you lose your health too fast and you think you can win the combat, you should level up 1 turn later. I have 7 murlocs. It's a great start to the game. Actually, Rockpool Hunter and Old Merc Eye don't influence a lot, but our advantage is based on having 2 tie hunter. We will change tie hunter to tier 3 murlocs. We don't have the option of upgrading this round. There are 2 strong murlocs at tier 3, Fungalmancer Navigator and Cold Seer. Murloc War Leader is great too. Our purpose is to find them. At tier 3, our purpose is to make our board stronger enough to level up to tier 5. Here, the tie hunter shows its effect to the game. It makes sure that we can get murlocs and significantly raise the possibility of finding triple. I roll twice and have 6 gold left. Here we can sell 3 minions and buy 3 minions to make a full use of our gold. Next round is important. The tip for Fungalmancer Flurgl to build out a murlocs comp in the stable way is that there's no need to upgrade to tier 4 and 9 coin. We need to make our board much stronger and meanwhile find the triple. We are going to keep on making our murlocs stronger and stronger. We still have the same purpose, that is to get the Cold Seer and Fungalmancer Navigator. If our minions attack isn't high enough, we have to save War Leader. Reluctantly, we have to sell the weakest murloc. Also, we have to separate a pair. Here comes Fungalmancer Navigator. Finally, we obtain our first triple. Freeze it and buy it at the next round. We can buy Zubat to buff our minions. Our board is stronger than last round. If my opponent just upgrade to tier 4, he can win this combat. 99.9% of win rate is in our position, and our board can make us win at the next round. At 9 coins and 10 coins, Most of the players tend to upgrade their taverns to tier 4 or tier 5. Their board won't be so powerful because those players have to look for their core cards at tier 5 and tier 6. When my opponent finally gets Caligos and ready to make his board stronger, we upgrade to tier 5. If we have Brand, we are stronger than the Dragon's comp. But we don't, we choose Sneeze or Shredder. There's no need to freeze old Merc Eye. We are going to find Rockpool Hunter and Murloc War Leader to get a triple. We meet Kelsas and we have 90% of win rate. Trying to calculate what if your opponent's minions are all good tier 4 minions, such as 7 Siege Breakers. Can he beat us? He can't. Actually, Flurgl is more powerful than we think, and its core card is at tier 5. Comparing to other heroes' core cards, which is at tier 6, we save lots of gold. Namely, we don't need to freeze old Merc Eye. Other than find triples, we need to find Primal Fiend, King Battlegrounds, and Brand. We didn't do anything last round, but the win rate raised to 98%. Milhouse is really weak. Although he gets brands, he almost dead. Again, we prove that we have superiority to fight against most of players. That is because we upgrade our tavern to tier 4 one turn later than other players did. I choose to buy old Merc Eye, so that we have 3 pairs. We might be able to get a triple this round. Time to see what tier 6 card we get. Of course, we don't get Megasaur. We choose Full Reaper because it fights better. Don't be desperate. Our minions are still strong enough to fight against all the players. They are likely that I can get Tug 4 without Brand and Megasaur. Unfortunately, we face an opponent that we can't beat him, because his Red Weaver's stat is too high. But it's not a big deal, our health is still high enough. What we can do next is to find Brand, find Seer, Filthy Navigator, Primal Fiend, and King Battlegrounds. Of course, find old Merc Eye or Murloc War Leader for triple is also our choice. A lot of things we can do. I'm sure we won't pass this turn. We can refresh the tavern first to see whether we should sell the minions or not. Here, I choose not to sell King Battlegrounds. I refresh the tavern twice. Now we are going to fight against York, whose HP is still 4. However, our win rates are still higher than his. Who we should worry about is Pyramid, who has a Demon's comp, and the unknown hero, Alexstrasza, may have a Dragon's comp. The reason why Murloc's comp is stronger than before is the nerf of Cobalt Guardian. The nerf accelerates the game's tempo. Other heroes spend a lot of gold leveling up, so that we have time to buff our Murlocs. So the nerf of Cobalt Guardian and adding Filthy Navigator significantly buff Flurgl. Finally, Primal Fiend comes the first time of the game. Here comes Megasaur. Meanwhile, King Battlegrounds keeps coming. If we have Brand, we already win this game. Poisonous and Divine Shield are good choices. Commonly, Divine Shield is superior to Poisonous because we can give the Murloc Poisonous by using Toxaphene, but it still depends on the situation we face. If your opponent has high HP minions, then Poisonous is superior to Divine Shield. I'm quite afraid of losing game in one turn because Alexstrasza beats down Millhouse strongly, so I made a converse choice, Poisonous. However, we can make sure that we won't die if we choose Poisonous. Besides, Pyroman is also the opponent that we need to use Poisonous to fight against too. I was wrong, my opponent isn't that powerful. If we choose Divine Shield, we might have a higher win rate. Our opponent is Pyroman, so we upgrade to tier 6. I'm quite sure that I can win this combat because he has big demons comp. Although we don't have Brain, we have 4 minions whose HP are higher than 20 and have 6 poison murlocs. Flurgl isn't that bad, but he is not a tier 1 hero. If murlocs doesn't appear much in the early game, Flurgl won't be less strong. So I think Flurgl is a tier 3 hero. Here comes another Megastore. We don't have Brain, so we can't buff our minions as fast as Alexstrasza does. There are 2 ways to win the combat. First is to give our minions Divine Shield. Second, we can buy Righteous Protector to make sure his Nadina won't die. Unfortunately, we don't find the shield. That means we are about to lose the game. Actually, we have a chance to win the combat. I think York might lose to Pyramid. Unfortunately, we lose, but I believe that you have learned new things through this game. So, which option should I choose when I first get Megastore? Poisonous or Divine Shield? Leave your comment down below to let me know. See you next video. Bye bye!